Hello my dear traders, welcome back to my channel. Guys, today we are going to trade with just $1. Yes, you heard me right. Guys, today we will trade on support and resistance levels, trends, movements, and other patterns such as pullbacks, breakouts, correction after breakouts, and others. These are the setups I know best and I feel confident to work with. So guys, we will try today to make profit on them. My goal is very clear and simple. For today, I will use reliable and familiar situations, and from this tiny deposit I will try to make $5,000, guys. I just want to remind you that I always analyze the charts using 15 seconds Japanese candlesticks, and I will open deals from 1 to 5 minutes. Of course, everything will be depending on the specific situation. So guys, I hope you are excited just like me, and let's get started. Guys, we can see here that there was a good confident downtrend. At the same time, the main price highs are getting lower, and at the moment the price is moving down in a downtrend. We also see that there is a price minimum on the left, and this means that it is more likely to be updated in the near future. Guys, that is the price will continue to move in a downtrend. In this case, I will open a deal for $1 for 2 minutes according to the general downtrend. Right at the moment, we can see that red candles continues to form. It is on this downward movement that we will try to make money, guys, and I hope that 2 minutes will be enough for us in this situation, because we see that the price here has a good potential for going down. Well guys, now let's watch the price and see what happens in the next 2 minutes. Join my private channel for free trading signals. Well, my dear traders, it's not bad at all. The downtrend continues to exist. This is where we got the profit. Guys, as you can see, the price floor has been updated. This means that we correctly predicted the further movement of the chart. Well, I think that's a good start. I already have $1.92 on deposit. I have managed to make our first profit. And so guys, let's continue our trading session. So guys, let's set up a horizontal line here with you along the lower values of these candles. We determine the level of support here. In this case, I suggest that we immediately open 1 minute deal to sell, because here we can see that there was a good confident downtrend. The price has approached the level, and right now it is already starting to go beyond it. Guys, it is likely that this level will be broken in the near future. It is on this downward movement, on the breakdown of the level, that we will now try to make money. Guys, as a rule, 1 minute is quite enough in such situations. It is likely that I will get into the impulsive downward movement of the price itself at the very moment of breaking through the level. So guys, we have to observe the price and see what happens in the next minute. 40% of you guys watch my videos without subscribing. Let's fix that. Alright guys, there was no downward momentum as such. The price has stopped. There was some kind of attenuation. However, the closing point of our deal turned out to be lower than the opening point. This means that we got the profit here, guys. Well, in fact, this level has been breached. Some trading situations worked out more confidently, some less confidently. Well, that's normal, but the most important thing that they still work themselves out well. Guys, we got the profit, so let's continue. Guys, we have a support level down here. At the same time, we also see that there was a good confident downtrend here. The price has been moving down for a long time. We see that the price has a really great potential for a decline, and now after the upward pullback, the price has reversed and it is approaching the support level again. At the same time, there is still quite a lot of space to reach the support level. We will open a deal with you guys here with for 5 minutes with the margin for a downtrend. I think that the price is more likely to continue moving down, and it is on this downward movement that we will try to make money. Guys, I hope that 5 minutes here it will be totally enough for us, and also we took such time in case we'll fall into the consolidation zone or an upward pullback may also occur. Guys, that's why we chose such time, and this is the time to watch the price and wait for the end of our deal, guys. If you don't have a registered account with a broker yet, then the link to the broker is in the pinned comment under this video. The strategy I'm talking about is suitable for any broker, but I only trade on Quotex and Pocket Option, and I advise you to do the same. It's best to register on one of these websites because there are some of the brokers that actually have a license. With them, it's not scary to keep large amounts on your balance with the fear that they will be stolen somewhere, or simply not withdrawn at one moment, saying that you traded unfairly. Believe me, this also happens, unfortunately. Well, my dear traders, that's amazing. As you can see, the downtrend continued to move down to the support level. Here I got a great and steady profit. At the same time, 5 minutes was enough for us, guys, and the price really has a great potential for decline. Well, everything is going well. Let's continue, guys. We have a support level down here. At the same time, we also see that there was a good confident downward movement and impulsive red candlesticks were forming. Then after an upward pullback, the price turned around and is approaching our level again. Guys, that is the moment there is a certain tightening of the support level, and I suggest to open 3-minute chart trade here. It is likely that the price will still pave the way to the level. It is also quite possible that this level will be breached. We will try to make money on this movement. I also took the time of 3 minutes with the margin, taking into account possible consolidation or pullback up. Guys, I hope that this time will be enough for us, and so my dear traders, let's wait for the end of our deal. Well, my dear traders, as you can see, the price has indeed continued its downward movement. An impulsive red candle has formed and the support level has been breached. The price has a great downward potential, and guys, as you can see, our technical analysis turned out to be correct, and thanks to this we managed to make money, and in most cases such trading situations still work out well. Guys, I suggest that we continue our trading session. So guys, I suggest here that we immediately open 1-minute deal to buy. Now we will set a horizontal line along the upper values of these candles, and we see here with you that there is a level of resistance here. The price has already gone beyond the level. It was at this moment that we opened the deal. Impulsive green candlestick continued to form. It is on this upward movement, on breaking through the level that we will try to make money, guys. We also see that the price has a great potential to increase. A confident uptrend has formed here. As a rule, in such situations, 1 minute is also quite enough. Guys, I just got into the very impulsive upward movement of the price at the very moment of breaking through the level. Similar situations work out about the same way. Well, now let's watch the price and wait for the end of our deal, guys. So my dear traders, that's pretty good, and as you can see, the level has been broken and green candlesticks have formed. I have managed to earn on this movement, and in fact our technical analysis was correct. In most cases such situations really work out perfectly, guys. Everything is going great. Let's continue. So guys, if we rewind the chart a little to the left, we will see that we have a resistance level. At the same time, the price currently approaching the level, we see that upward price trends are forming here. The lows are updated and become higher than the previous ones. We open a deal for 5 minutes to buy. For sure, the price will continue to move in an uptrend. In the near future, it is on the convergence of the price with the level that we will try to earn, guys. I also think that in this case, 5 minutes will be enough for us, even taking into account possible consolidation or a pullback. Guys, as we can see, even with the upward movements, downward pullback can occur. That is, the price moves in waves. It is with all these moments in mind that we chose such time. Guys, let's wait for the end of our deal. Great, my dear traders. The price continued to move towards the level, and also as you can see, this level has been broken and we got the profit here. Guys, at the same time, 5 minutes was enough for us. These situations work out fine. I have just managed to make money on an uptrend as well as breaking through the resistance level, and at the same time 5 minutes was enough for us to do everything, guys. Let's continue. So guys, I suggest here to set a horizontal line along the lower values of these candles. We determine the level of support here. At the same time, we'll see that at the moment the prices approach this level, at the same time it is already beginning to go beyond this its limits. I suggest to open a deal here for just 1 minute to sell, guys. It is likely that this level will be broken in the near future. That is, the price will continue to move down. And it is on this downward movement that we will try to make money, guys. And you already know that in such situations 1 minute is totally enough. And guys, it is likely that I can get into an impulsive down price movement at the very moment of breaking the level. And since in most cases such trading situations work out the same way, I think that 1 minute will be totally enough for us. And so guys, let's wait for the end of our deal. So guys, well done, the downward movement continued, we got the profit, and nevertheless I was able to correctly predict the further movements of the chart. Guys, as you can see, 1 minute was enough for us, and so let's continue our trading and find the next trading situation. So guys, let's draw a horizontal line along the upper values of these candles right now. Here we determine the resistance level. At the same time, we'll see that at the moment the price has approached the level. There was also a slight downward pullback, and at the moment the price is approaching this level. There's a kind of preloading going on. I suggest opening a deal here for just 1 minute to buy, guys. Just at this moment an impulsive green candle has formed. Well, that is, the price has already begun to move beyond the level. Thus, it is more likely that this level will be breached. It is likely that in this case, I will get into an impulsive upward movement of the price itself at the very moment of breaking through the level. And guys, you know that in such situations, 1 minute is just enough. And I hope that this time we will have time to work on this upward movement. And so, my dear traders, let's wait for the end of our deal. Well, my dear traders, the price continued to move up. As you can see, green candles continue to form. The resistance level has been breached. Our technical analysis turned out to be correct. Indeed, in most cases, such situations work out the same way. Well, everything is going great, guys. Let's continue trading and consider some other situations on the market. So guys, we have a level of support down here. At the same time, we can see that at the moment there is a downtrend. Red candles are mainly formed. The price is moving down and approaching the support level. Guys, at the same time, we see that the next price maximum is getting lower than the previous one. This means that the price has a good potential to decline. And in this case, I suggest opening a deal with a 5-minute margin on a downtrend. It is likely that in the near future the price will continue to move down directly to the support level. It is on this downward movement that we will try to make money, guys. And since there's still a lot of space left to get to the level, I think that 5 minutes will be totally enough for us. Even take into account that the price may fall into the correction zone or an upward pullback may occur. Guys, take into account all these movements. This time, I hope that this time will be enough. Guys, let's wait for the outcome. Great, guys, as you can see, the price continued to move down and I managed to earn on this movement. So far, I have been able to correctly predict the movement of the chart. This means that the most trading situations still work out perfectly. Guys, let's continue our trading session. So guys, rewinding the chart slightly to the left, we see that we have a support level here at the bottom. At the same time, we also see that there is a downtrend at the moment. The price is steadily moving down and approaching our level. Guys, in this situation, I suggest opening a deal also with a 5-minute margin for a downtrend. For sure, the price will continue to move down. It is on this downward movement that we will try to make money. I hope that 5 minutes will be enough for us this time, so let's observe the price, guys. Well, my dear traders, it's not bad. As you can see, the price continued to move down. I have managed to earn on this movement. At the same time, 5 minutes was just enough for us. And also, guys, we can see that there is still room to reach the support level. Therefore, we can try to open the next deal here. Only this time, I'll go down for 3 minutes for $600. There's not much space left before the support level. I think that this time will be just enough. Guys, let's wait for the end of our deal. Alright guys, the price got into the consolidation zone and moved in a certain range. Nevertheless, the movement towards the level continued and we got the profit again. And yet, as you can see, 3 minutes was just enough for us guys. The most important thing is that we managed to earn money. So let's continue and find another situation on the market guys. So my dear traders, we have a resistance level up here. At the same time, we can see that there is an uptrend at the moment. The price is approaching our level. At the same time, we see that there's still space for the level. At the same time, we also see that the price here has got the potential to increase. The main price lows are getting higher, so in this case, I suggest to open a deal with a 5-minute margin to increase the overall uptrend. Guys, it is more likely that the price will continue to move towards the level and in the near future. Guys, it is on this upward movement that we will try to make money. As you already know, I took the time of 5 minutes with the margin, taking into account possible consolidation or a pullback, since there is still quite a lot of space before the resistance level. Guys, I hope that this time will be enough, and so my dear traders, let's wait for the end of our deal. So that's pretty good guys. As you can see, there has been a downward pullback, then after the pullback the price reversed and is approaching our level again. We also see that there is still space to read the resistance level, so we can try to open the next deal here. Okay guys, let's open a deal here for 5 minutes to buy. For sure, the price will continue to move directly towards the resistance level. Again, we will try to make money on this upward movement. And so, guys, I hope that 5 minutes will be totally enough for us. And so, let's wait for the end of our deal. Okay guys, that's great. The price has indeed continued to move towards the level and we got the profit here. As you can see, 5 minutes was enough for us here. I have managed to earn on this upward movement. So guys, we have a level of support down here just at the moment the price has approached our level. Okay guys, I suggest to open a deal for $2,900 here for just 1 minute to buy. We can see that the price approached this level with confident and impulsive red candlesticks. This means that it is more likely that there will be a reaction from the support level. Guys, the price will fall into the correction zone. There will be a rollback in the opposite direction. It is on this upward correcting moment that we will try to make money, guys. As a rule, in such case, 1 minute is also quite enough. I hope that this time we will have time to work on this movement. So, my dear traders, let's wait for the end of our deal. Alright guys, that's great. As you can see, the price really pushed off from the support level and there was an upward pullback. We managed to earn on this movement, guys. At the same time, 1 minute was just enough. And well, meanwhile, I have $5,500 on deposit and I suggest we end this. Guys, this is the end of our trading session. Well, as you could see, my strategy worked out perfectly today, guys. I was able to make profit on every deal which we're opening today. Guys, also, as you can see, we started trade with just $1 and we're able to make them into beautiful $5,000. I think it's amazing and it proves once again that everything I'm telling you, it really works. So guys, you can go and hunt similar situations which we traded on today, practice them, test them and trade. This way you will be able to accumulate your own experience. And one day, I promise you, you will look at your screen and you will tell yourself, yes, I've got this. For new traders out there, guys, I have a closed community where I share my trading signals. They are totally for free. And if you want to join, guys, text me code word signal on my Telegram. All the essential links will be down below, so don't forget to check the inbox. Also guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, put a big thumbs up to this video if you enjoyed it and you found something useful for yourself. Also don't forget to turn on the notification button so you don't miss my new videos. And my dear traders, don't give up, keep moving toward your goals, and guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.